Hello, babies. It's time for night talk. Oh, it's time for night talk. Oh, goodness. What's she gonna say tonight? Who's she gonna piss off tonight? Oh, goodness. Oh, hang on. Let me make sure I don't have echo on. I've been pissing people off left and right. I can feel it. It's in the atmosphere. It's like bubbling. I can feel it. I can feel it crackling. People are pissed off. They are pissed off at me and what I'm saying. My opinions are pissing people off. Oh no, what have I done? You're not going to make everybody happy. And that's the truth. That is the important lesson of the internet and in life. You're not going to make everybody happy. In fact, most people are just going to hate your guts. My guts. And people are just going to not like me. The more that you are seen, the more that people are going to hate you. And that is the truth. People just do not like you, want you to go away. People will wish death upon you, will want you to die, and they will wish for your downfall. And they will look for reasons that you will be destroyed. They do not like you. They do not like me. They do not like if you do not have any enemies, it's probably because you are a people pleaser. And that you have made it so that you are so wishy-washy and go along with the crowd and don't make waves and don't post content and don't share your opinions and don't have a personality, and that you are part of the mob that throws tomatoes. And when you start to have a personality and put yourself out there, you put a target on your back. And that's the truth. That's the truth. When you watch people online, most of the time you're either going to accept them if they're popular until the crowd turns against them. And then you're going to be like, and then it turns into a hate fest. And it goes in cycles. It goes in cycles. It's a hero redemption arc of every celebrity. Some celebrities don't quite redeem themselves because they don't have good enough money to have a PR to redeem themselves. But a lot of celebrities go through periods of hate and redemption. Charlie Sheen is one of them. Britney Spears is in a villain arc right now. But she went through periods of villain and hero arcs, and she's in her villain arc again. That people are like not wanting to like her. That they're saying that she's a bad person and that they're... So like she went... Because she experienced a redemption arc when she put her book out. And now they're either like pitying her or victimizing her or like... But you always see like these, it goes in cycles. It's like, because people don't know how to take celebrities or like take people on the internet, but even just like regular people, they don't know how to like take you. So they go through like these cycles. It's like you're loved and then you're hated, and then you're loved and then you're hated, and you're loved and then you're hated. And it's like, because people don't know how to take you. They don't know how to. So, and like what it is you get your moment of fame, and then if you don't have good PR, you stay away because you don't have the ability to come back from that. But people will stick around, and I mean, but because there was that, who was it, that Mitch McConnell journalist, Desiree Townsend, she was going through her hero arc just recently because she was following around Mitch McConnell after going through her, because she had a hero arc where she was on the news, but then she went through her villain arc because it was that, like, she was going through kind of like a cancellation arc because people were like, why are you faking having a disease? And like, they were questioning her and all of that stuff. And it's like, she was being like, people were, looking at her through like an honest, I mean, it's an honest lens. Like, it was like not a very good lens, but she like was like not, on the up and up about her things. Like, it looked like she was not doing, things properly, and like people were questioning her. And then she had like a hero arc because she was following around, because people forgot about the fact that she had done that. And so she did a hero arc because she was following around Mitch McConnell, and she was, trying to be a journalist, but then people remembered her old stuff. And so she recycled that villain arc again, and people were questioning her again. And so she lost that momentum. But it's interesting how people go through these like arcs. And like, she was like, but it's interesting how like things like work like that. Like, it's how we have these like cycles of ups and downs. But I was like thinking about it, and I was like, it's almost it's almost secondary to, because there's the hero's journey. You get to the end of the hero's journey, and then it's like it starts the path of the villain. And I almost want to like update, because that's like what they talked about in like the Batman series, is like you stay long enough to follow the path of the hero's journey, is that it becomes the path of the villain. And like there's a specific path that one goes on from the path of the hero's journey to the path of the villain. And like those paths are like an endless like infinite loop of each other, that one goes from being on the path of the hero's journey to the path of the villain's journey. And so like one is constantly going from the path of the hero's journey to the path of the villain's journey, but one doesn't necessarily have to be a hero to be a villain, but definitely one, when you're on the hero's journey, at the end of the hero's journey, you definitely start the path of the villain's journey. Like it's eventual that you will be on the path of the villain's journey. Like if you stay with them long enough, they will be on the path of the villain's journey. And like that's their eventual destination, is that they will be on the path of the villain's journey. Like that's why they end stories, is because eventually if you extend beyond the story, they will go on to being a villain. And like that's what happened when they followed Steven Universe, is that he eventually became the villain in his story. And like they show like all these stories in which the hero eventually does become the villain. because it's just eventual. It's just eventual because it's like when you become a hero, when you save the day, what is there beyond saving the day? And it's because there's nowhere to go but down. Even in real life, we have people like, who is it? John Green. John Green, he is on the path of the villain's journey right now. And you're asking, like, how is John Green on the path of the villain's journey? And it's like, he's fallen victim to capitalism and selling things. He does it for the process of good, in which he's trying to like get you to buy things to fund all these causes and things like that. But he also does it for his own funding efforts. Like, he pockets some of that money and he makes money off of that. And I don't want to like single one person out. And I do say, because I've been mentioning a lot of different celebrities, because I mentioned people like James Charles and I mentioned people like Desiree Townsend and I mentioned a lot of other people, but like John Green is one of many celebrities who are on villain paths. And like, even myself, I might be on a villain path right now because, although I don't know, because I'm not big enough a celebrity, like I only have like 1,500 subscribers on YouTube. So, but I could be experiencing a villain cycle. Because I've been on a hero cycle for quite a while. So I could be starting a villain cycle where people, or it's microcycles. So I could be experiencing like a lot of hate right now because people don't like me. So like I could experience like, a week or two of like hate, and that'd be like my villain cycle, or like a month or two of hate, and it'd be like people misconstruing what I'm saying or people getting mad about what I'm saying. And it's like, that's a villain cycle. And like you experience it. It's like, that's why people say it's like Mercury retrograde and stuff like that. Like even on a smaller level, it's like, that's a villain cycle. You know what I mean? It's like, and people are like, you're in your villain era. And it's like, well, it could be just that you're in a villain cycle where people are like misconstruing what you're saying or like believing things about you or like doing things about you because you're in a villain cycle where people believe that you're like not as good as you think you are. You know what I mean? Because my sister is in her villain cycle. Like I don't want to go into specifics about my sister but like my sister is in her villain cycle and she's experiencing like a horrible villain cycle right now. And it's like, people are just like misconstrued all sorts of things about her. And it's just like, it destroyed a lot of things about her livelihood. And like, my heart goes out to her, but it definitely like people made her out to be the villain. And like, you just have to like, it's just like, it's not necessarily that people are good or, well, there are some people that do have nefarious purposes and self-serving purposes. So, that's why people get mad at MAGA, is because they have self-serving purposes and they have purposes that marginalize people and put people down for their own self-serving purposes. And so that's why people don't like them, is because they don't respect whole groups of people, and that they, make whole groups of people, they come for whole groups of people, take away the rights of whole groups of people. And that's why people don't like groups like MAGA. Well, I don't like MAGA. I'm just going to say this now, and I'm going to put that out there, that I have never in any election ever voted for Donald Trump. I do not like Donald Trump. I do not like MAGA. I am vehemently anti-MAGA. I voted for Hillary Clinton. I voted for Joe Biden. I voted for Kamala Harris. Like, I have protested against Donald Trump in many ways. Like, I am very anti-Trump. I do not like Trump. I do not date people that like Trump. I do not support people who like Trump. I cut off my sister because she liked Trump and she voted for Trump in the last election. And I was very upset with her about this. Like, so I lost my point. But the point is that, like, people, I was talking about villain eras. So, like, when you get into your villain era, and, like, these self-serving groups will misconstrue what you say and put you in your villain era for their own self-serving purposes. And sometimes, like, even people who are not necessarily, like, the best people will be in their hero era just because, like, they have good PR teams on their side and, like, they hide things about themselves. Because, like, even people who are MAGA, like, will be in their hero era just because they have good publicity on their side. Because, like, they're not necessarily good people. Because, like, who has good publicity on their side right now? George W. Bush. They make it seem like he's a good guy, and he is not a good guy. He was a terrible president. He was a bad guy. But people are, like, romanticizing him as, like, a good president, and they have put him in a hero era, and I get so pissed off about that. That man, they think he's dopey and that he's, like, so cute with Michelle Obama and things like that, and it makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. Because he was a terrible president. He does not care about black people. He did not care about our country. Our country had gone through a terrible recession under him. He was terrible. He put our country into a war that lasted 20 years. He did so many terrible things for our country. Our country had a weakened infrastructure under him. There's so many bad things that he did. And I think about just, like, and he just, like, it was like one catastrophe under another, and he just, like, couldn't get it together. He just, like, couldn't get it together. Couldn't fix problems. He was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, shut up, George W. You were a terrible president. Just like your dad. Never want that man to be in a hero era. That man... hater. I'm a hater. And you know what else? I'm also a hater of Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton's in the Epstein files. I do not like that. I think that my mom likes Bill Clinton, whatever, that's fine for her. I'm not a fan of Bill Clinton anymore. I'm not a fan of Bill Clinton. Maybe I was a fan of Bill Clinton when I was a kid, whatever. Maybe he did a couple good things, but, like, He's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. He's in the Epstein files. I don't like him. He went to Epstein's Island. I don't like Bill Clinton. He's not a good president. Just off the bat. Just off the cusp. Trump isn't a good president. George W. Bush isn't a good president. Bill Clinton's not a good president. Just off the cusp. If they don't have any haters, I'm dead. In fact, the presidents of the last, in all of my lifetime, probably not the greatest presidents. The only reason why I like Obama is because we were in such a terrible recession and he did something for the recession. He saved us from a terrible, terrible recession. And the only reason why I like Joe Biden is because he ended the war. Hang on. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom. I forgot what I was talking about. It's probably not important. I was talking about the presidents. How much I hate the presidents. But I don't want to keep talking about that. My cat was using his litter box in it. I wanted to see if he was doing okay. I am probably a bad person. That's probably the long and the short of it. That's probably why I'm in a villain era. It's because I'm a bad person. And that's why people hate me. It's because I suck. And I'm stupid. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why people watch my videos. Probably just to like come and like point and laugh at me or like hate on me. They probably just hate watch me. Like, man, I fucking hate her. She's so stupid. Fucking hate her. Fucking hate her videos. Hope she fucking dies. Like chant over my videos. Like some kind of like chant about like how they wish I were dead. And like how much they hate me. How much they wish I were dead. Wishes that bad things happen to me. That's probably it. It's the truth. People like hating to see me happy. Like, oh, she's smiling. Fuck her. Fuck her. Fuck her. Oh, she's doing bad. Yay! Yay! She's doing horrible. Yeah! Team me. She's doing bad. She sucks. Score one for the bad guys. We're the good guys, because I'm the bad guy. They're the good guys, so they like my score one for the haters. Like, I want to see her fail. I want to see her fail so bad. If I'm like laying down in bed, it's like because like I didn't work out today. Is that like score one for the haters? Like, oh, I'm disabled. So like making fun of disabled people, like, does that like make you feel good as a hater? Does that make you feel like superior to me morally? You're like, yeah. That's the ticket, making fun of disabled people. Maybe that's why people don't like actively make fun of me on social media, is because they know like it would make them look like bad people to like find a real reason to hate me, is because like I am disabled. Like, oh, if I actually made fun of them, I would look like a jerk. I would look like the true villain. Like I would actually look like a bad person for making fun of a disabled person. So I look for like ways to like make fun of them in other ways, like turn it around to they're the villain. So that's what I mean. Like that's why I'm like in my villain areas, like people are like looking for reasons to like make me look like a bad person. Like misconstruing what I say and like making me like, yeah. It's that people pleasing, and so like I have to be like wishy-washy and be like, oh no, I'm not saying a bad thing, or I'm not doing this thing. I don't have an opinion. I just want to, make you feel better about yourself. You know what? I don't like AI. I think AI is bad. You know what? I think that AI makes you a bad person for using it. I'm just going to say that. I'll watch your AI video, but I think that you're bad for using it. I think it's cheap, and I think it is bad. And you can try to justify all you want and think it's funny, but it's slop. AI is slop. And you can try and justify it all you want and think that it's funny, but it's slop. And trying to make it anything else but slop. I mean, it's slop. AI is slop. I'm not accusing you of always using AI, but, AI is slop. And I'm trying my best not to use AI in my life. I don't use AI in my life. It's not good. It's not good. I was talking about it on TikTok. I'm making an ebook for weight loss, and I was struggling with making tables, and I was using AI to make a table, and it looked bad. Like I knew it looked bad, and I was like really frustrated with it. And someone showed me how to make a table without using AI, and I was so grateful because I didn't know how to make a table in Canva without using AI, and they showed me how to do it without having to use AI to do it. And now it looks a lot better. Like it looks significantly better without having to use AI. Like I can do all sorts of colors, and I can, make it look so much better. And like I can like make it look fuller and do all sorts of stuff with it, customize it. And it just looks better. So I don't know. People use AI as a crutch. It just takes time and effort to do something without using AI, and people want to be lazy. People want to be lazy. People want to make ebooks and do it within like a couple days. And the thing about it is that you're making slop. And the thing about it is that it's going to take time, and you're going to learn a skill, and it's going to teach you more about yourself, and you're going to be so much happier when you do something and you work on it and do something that you're going to be proud of. I don't know. I'm working on something, and I'm proud of what I'm making. I'm very proud of what I'm making. I'm like, I'm learning in the process about like my weight loss journey, and like doing things in a way that like is sustainable, and it's teaching me more about like who I am as a person. I don't know, like I'm learning a lot. Like, is every day the best? No, but I'm writing it more, and like I'm feeling fulfilled in ways that I didn't think I would. Like, I thought I was gonna hinge tonight, and I didn't, because I was writing, and I was like I felt a need to just keep eating tonight, and I didn't, because I stopped, and I was like, you know what, I need to work on my process and work on my ebook and journal about this. And like, because that's what I'm doing in my ebook, is that when you feel the need to overeat or like eat, you stop and you journal about your feelings and you reflect on it. And like, that's part of my process, is that you take that time, take an extra 10 minutes and slow down, and you think about what you're doing. And it's all about like writing about it. Like, I'm writing my way out of my food addiction. And then it gets you to think more thoughtfully about what you're doing through writing. Because I am a writer. That's what I do, is I write. So I have all these like journal prompts and stuff, and like I'm getting you to think like through your process through writing. And so I'm making an ebook about that. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I got a lightsaber. Wait. Oh. Lightsaber from bed. What am I doing with my life? I don't even know. Trying my best. That's all you can do. Where did my cat go? He was down here. No, there you are. Hi. Hello. Perfect timing. Okay, well, I'm going to go to bed. But it was nice talking to you. Thanks for watching Night Talk. I can't do the mood lighting because nobody watches when I do the mood lighting. Y'all don't like the night lighting, so I can't do that anymore. You just have to watch the stark lighting of what? Why don't you like filters? Why don't you like filters? I don't understand. I love me a good filter. You don't like black and white lighting. Y'all are no fun. Was like, wait, you don't like classical? No fun. Or no fun. I'm going to bed. Bye.